What if I told you that true mastery of intimacy has nothing to do with looks, wealth, or even experience? That the most powerful men in history, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, understood something that most modern men never will? You see, intimacy is not just physical, it's psychological, it's emotional, it's about control, presence, and power. And today, we're unlocking 5 secret Stoic positions, not just for deeper connections, but for becoming a man who commands respect, desire, and loyalty. But be warned, most men will never understand these. Most men will never experience the depth of attraction that these create. But you're different. And if you stay until the end, you'll uncover the final secret, the one that separates weak men from the ones women can't resist. Let's begin. Before we dive in, let's get something straight. Most men approach intimacy the wrong way. They focus on techniques. They focus on how to impress. They chase validation. But Stoicism teaches us a deeper truth. Control yourself, and you control everything around you. And that brings us to the first position. Number 1, the unshaken frame. Ever noticed how women test men constantly? She'll challenge you. She'll push your buttons. She'll see if you break. Most men fold under pressure. A Stoic does not. The unshaken frame means you never react emotionally. You never seek approval. You never lose your center. Women don't respect weak men. But when you hold your ground, when you stay calm, collected, and in control, you become something rare. You become irresistible. Think of it like a game of poker. If your face gives away fear, you lose. But if you stay unreadable, now you're in control. Number 2, the silent command. In every interaction, there are leaders and followers. Most men follow. They wait for signals. They hesitate. They ask permission. But a Stoic man, he moves first. The silent command is about leading without words, setting the tone without seeking approval, letting your presence do the work. Women aren't drawn to words. They're drawn to certainty. If you hesitate, if you over-explain, if you second-guess, you lose her respect. But if you own the moment, if your presence alone speaks louder than words, she will lean in every time. Have you ever noticed how the most powerful men in history weren't the loudest? Julius Caesar didn't need to scream. He just walked into the room, and the room adjusted to him. But what happens when you introduce controlled unpredictability? 3, the paradox of scarcity. This is where most men destroy attraction without even realizing it. They think giving more equals getting more. But Stoicism teaches the opposite. The less available something is, the more valuable it becomes. The less predictable something is, the more people crave it. If you are too available, if you respond instantly, if you always initiate, if you make her the center of your world, she will lose interest. The paradox of scarcity means you stay present, but you don't chase. You give attention, but you don't overinvest. You show desire, but you never lose control. Pattern interrupt. Humorous. Think of it like the last slice of pizza at a party. If there's plenty, no one cares. If there's only one left, suddenly everyone wants it. Number 4, the controlled storm. Most men either are too emotional, losing control, becoming needy, or too cold, lacking depth, making women feel nothing. A Stoic? He balances both. The controlled storm means you keep your emotions in check, but you still show depth. You let her feel safe, but you also challenge her. You express interest, but you never overwhelm. Have you ever noticed how the best movies aren't just action-packed or just slow and deep? They're both. That's what keeps people hooked. And now we've arrived at the most dangerous position of all. Number 5, the Stoic goodbye. Here's a truth most men can't handle. The moment you're willing to walk away, you become irresistible. Desperation repels. Detachment attracts. The Stoic goodbye isn't just about leaving. It's about knowing that you don't need anyone to complete you. And once you embrace this, you become a man who is admired, respected, and unforgettable. But what happens when you apply these same principles, not just in relationships, but in wealth, power, and success? You see, mastering intimacy is just the beginning. Because the men who truly win in life, they understand something even more powerful, the compounding effect of success. If you don't know what that is, you're already falling behind. Click on the next video, where I'll show you how small decisions today create unstoppable wealth tomorrow.